all this week I've been seeing reports of drones or UFOs, or there's multiple other reports. The first one I initially saw was reports that these are Iranian drones coming from an Iran mothership. That has since been debunked. That is not what is going on, but that was one of the initial reportings. But there isn't a whole lot that we know about these drones. All I know is that the internet is exploding with conspiracy theories about these drones. We have everything from they're a foreign threat, they're advanced government technology, they're aliens, all kinds of stuff. No one knows. Well, we'll get into that. So what are these drones? What do we know about the mysterious drones buzzing over New Jersey? This is from BBC News. Mystery continues to swirl after nearly a month of drone sightings over New Jersey, sparking fear among residents and fierce debate about the flying objects are and if they are drones at all. U.S. authorities have been unable to provide definitive answers, saying only that the objects are not believed to pose a danger to the public or national security. So that's one of the main things I wanted to talk about, is because everyone's coming up with conspiracy theories and stuff as to what these things are. And U.S. authorities have been unable to provide definitive answers, saying only that the objects are not believed to pose a danger to the public or national security. So if we don't know what these are, but the federal government is saying that they're not a threat, then they know what they are, and they're probably ours. That's my theory. On Thursday, White House National Security spokesman John Kirby told reporters that available images suggested that many of the reported drone sightings were actually manned aircraft. But some lawmakers have criticized the government's handling of the drones and the lack of information available to the public. Here's what we know. So, a dozen drone sightings have been reported over New Jersey since the 18th of November, according to local authorities. The drones were initially spotted near the Raritan River, a waterway which feeds into the Round Valley Reservoir, the largest in New Jersey, the Associated Press has reported. The sightings soon spread to other parts of the state, including New Jersey's coast. Some of the flights were spotted near Picatinny Arsenal, a sensitive military research facility, as well as near President-elect Donald Trump's golf course in the town of Bedminster, New Jersey. In nearby New York City, several drones were reported flying over the Bronx on the 12th of December, a police official told CBS News, the BBC's U.S. partner. Let's see. Oops. Officers who responded to the incident saw the drones flying overhead, but they disappeared soon afterwards. Sorry. Drones have also been reported in other parts of the state, according to New York State Police. Police in Connecticut have also confirmed that suspicious drone activity has taken place in various parts of the state. A drone detection system has been deployed around towns of Groton and New London. However, there was reporting I was reading, it said that they're having difficulty tracking them because they're not giving off heat signatures, and they move incredibly fast. In Maryland, former Republican Governor Larry Hogan claimed he saw what appeared to be dozens of drones over his residence in Davidsonville, about 25 miles from Washington, D.C. Like many who have observed these drones, I do not know if this increasing activity over our skies is a threat to public safety or national security, he wrote on X, but the public is growing increasingly concerned and frustrated with the complete lack of transparency and dismissive attitude of the federal government. So, I believe that the federal government knows exactly what these things are. If anything, in my opinion, the conspiracy that makes the most sense, and I say conspiracy because no one actually knows as of right now, except for probably the federal government, but they're not going to tell us. They're not going to tell us what it is. Why would they? Whether it's, a foreign government or our government, why would they tell anybody what's going on? Because if it is a government research project, or they're experimenting with new vehicles or something like that, new technology, they're just not going to tell anyone. And everyone's like, oh, but these political officials, but these political officials are reporting it too, and there's governors and mayors and police officers and stuff, and they don't know what it is. Yeah, they're not going to know what it is if it's classified information. Why the hell would a governor know about classified military tech? He doesn't. There's very simple answers to these things, but people want to be like, oh, it's a foreign government. No, we would have done something by now. Oh, it's aliens. No, we would have done something by now, or they would have. And if they are aliens able to travel across stars, do you really think we're going to be able to track them? They would not make their presence that obvious. They would be far more advanced. It's just very simple. It's our government. They're testing something or researching something, using new technology, whatever. Who knows? Or it could be private commercial planes. Who knows? It's not aliens though. So whoever's saying it's aliens, they just want to, they just have confirmation bias. They want to believe what they want to believe. Like many who have observed these drones, I do not know if okay, I already read that. In late November, the United States Air Force also confirmed that unidentified drones were spotted over 3 U.S. air bases in the UK, RAF Mildenhall in Suffolk, and RAF Felton in Norfolk. So yeah, this just kind of goes more to my point. If we're allowing these things to fly over sensitive military installations, we probably know what they are, and we're obviously not threatened by them because they're ours. They are our technology. Why would we be threatened by our technology? The answer is you won't be, unless you don't know what it is, which most people wouldn't know what it is. UK defense sources told the BBC that suspicion had fallen on a state actor being responsible for the incursions. Really? No duh. In October, the Wall Street Journal also reported that mysterious drones were seen for 17 days near U.S. military facilities in Virginia. So see, stuff like that. We're going to let an unidentified drone be just like camping out near a military installation? That's absolutely ridiculous, and it's nonsensical. But the obvious answer would be that we own the drones, that the U.S. government owns the drones, and that's why we're allowing them in the airspace, or whatever they are, because it says that they could be manned aircraft as well. Both federal and state authorities have said that they do not believe the drones are dangerous or pose a threat to U.S. national security. See, it's exactly what I mean. Federal and state authorities, they're not concerned, and if they're not concerned, then we probably shouldn't be either, because if it was a foreign government, you know how many people in government would love to see another war right now? If it's a foreign government, we would instantly be like, oh, justification for war, let's go, send the troops. That's not what's happening. So I don't think it's a foreign government. I don't think it's even an ally. It's probably the United States government testing whatever it is that they're testing. Following a briefing with the Department of Homeland Security on December 11th, New Jersey Assemblywoman Dawn Fantasia said the drones appeared to avoid detection by traditional methods such as helicopter and radio. Fantasia said the drones are up to 6 feet in diameter, travel with lights turned off, and operate in a coordinated manner. Coordinated? Okay, so coordinated. Her comments stand in stark contrast to the White House, which has suggested that these are manned aircraft. Okay, well, whether they're manned or unmanned, it doesn't really matter. They're still ours either way. The FBI and the Department of Homeland Security also said that the majority of sightings appear to be lawful manned flights. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is, there's mass hysteria and there's mass panic. All these people are like, oh, look in the sky, there's drones. And then people go outside and they want to see it too. So you look up in the sky and, oh, there's a helicopter. Nope, it's a UFO. Oh, there's an airplane. Nope, it's a UFO. No, it's not. People don't know what they're seeing. People don't know what they're looking at. Well, why don't you go back and look at some stuff in the daytime? I bet it'll be like a windmill or something, which is usually what it is. There's stories of that too. The Federal Aviation Administration released a statement on Friday saying that more and more people are using drones, meaning more people are noticing them in the sky. There's that too. Commercial drones are becoming very popular. It added that while drones can be flown in most locations below 400 feet, drones can't be flown within controlled airspace around airports without FAA authorization, over designated national security sensitive facilities, in certain military bases, infrastructure, national landmarks, and in airspace covered by temporary flight restrictions. Obviously, you can't be flying your commercial drone just anywhere you want. It's got to be in like public areas, and it has to be within a reasonable height and range. You can't be putting other people at risk with your little toy. Well, where are they coming from? So this is what I was talking about earlier this week. If the objects are confirmed to be drones, which at this point is unconfirmed, it is unclear who might be operating them. Citing anonymous high sources, New Jersey Republican Representative Jeff Van Drew said that they were coming from an Iranian mothership in the Atlantic. The Pentagon swiftly dismissed the comment, saying there is no truth to that. There is no Iranian ship off the coast of the United States. There is no so-called mothership launching drones towards the United States, Deputy spokesperson Sabrina Singh told reporters. So I heard this story earlier this week, and I obviously, without evidence or anything, just believed it. Wrong of me to do so, I know, but I believe the Pentagon in this here. The Pentagon swiftly dismissed the comment, saying there is no truth to that. If Iran actually had a mothership or a warship, whatever, off our coast, and they were launching drones into our airspace, do you know how quickly we'd have boots on the ground over there? Do you know how quickly we'd be drone striking the absolute hell out of their military bases? Our government is so hungry for war. We're on the cusp of World War III. Our government is just so ready to pop off. I do not see anywhere where this is real and we don't immediately attack them. We are looking for a reason to fight Iran. If they gave us that reason, we would outright say it. So the Pentagon here, I believe them. I'm not sure where the New Jersey Republican representative, Jeff Van Drew, I don't know where he's getting this information, but he should provide receipts. He should provide proof before he comes out and says crap like this, because this is incredibly dangerous rhetoric to be spreading. Because what if people higher up started believing him too, military generals and stuff like that, that could influence how we react to certain international matters. He needs to be careful with what he says. If he doesn't have proof to this, he needs to shut the fuck up. Like, that's crazy, because I believed that earlier this week, and I was advocating for us to strike that ship with, speaking with friends and family. But if there's no ship, then what is he talking about? Another lawmaker, Illinois Democrat Raja Krish, I am not even going to try that, who is on a congressional committee that looks at China's Communist Party, told me at outlet News Nation that there is a non-trivial chance that China could be involved. Okay, well, like, if it is China, then we would have done something by now. Well, I can't say that. I mean, we did have that weather balloon that we let fly over the entire United States, and then we only shot it down after it flew over the entire United States. So I guess I can't be too confident that it is us doing this, but, we have a very large military industrial complex. If they had a reason to go to war, I'm pretty sure we would have done it by now, because they want to. Pentagon and the White House have both insisted that there is no foreign origin for the objects, which I'd like to believe them, but they lie a lot, because that's what the government does. But I'm just going to choose to believe them on this, because, like I said, we would have gone to war by now. Here's the deal. They don't know what it is. They don't know what it's about, Van Drew told Fox News. They have no idea where it comes from, but they know what it's not about. That's nonsense. Yeah, I agree. That is nonsense, but that's because but my belief is that they know where it comes from and they know what it's about, and that's why they don't see it as a threat. Because it's us and we're doing whatever testing that we're doing. And we're obviously, a U.S. representative isn't going to know what classified stuff is being tested. Neither is the rest of the world, because why would we openly be like, oh, well, we're just testing out this kind of technology. You want to see how it's going to play out in a war and stuff, or in civilized areas. Like, no, the government is not going to tell you. The government doesn't tell us anything related to military tech. We don't know probably 99% of what they're testing and doing half the time. You can reference things like the Manhattan Project, where there was, hundreds, if not thousands of people working on this at the same time, but none of them knew what they were doing. Even the people working on the Manhattan Project didn't really know what they were doing. There was a lot of conspiracy theories as to what they were doing. They themselves tried to, piece together what they were actually contributing to, but it's stuff like that. It makes me think about, it's probably the government. When I see things like this, when there's UFOs and stuff, all I can think about is the Manhattan Project, because it's like the government can clearly do these things in a way where it's not open to the public. So that's probably what it is. That's the most reasonable answer. The most reasonable answer is not a foreign adversary is just flying drones willy-nilly above us and we're not doing anything about it. The simple answer is not that it's aliens and we can't track them because they're aliens and they have alien technology. That is not the simple answer. The simple answer clearly is it's our government. The man, 39-year-old Chinese national Yin Pao Zhao, was arrested just before he boarded a flight to China. He appeared in court Tuesday and has no plea. No plea was taken. There has been no suggestion that the incident is related to the spate of reported drone sightings on the East Coast. Okay. What was it? He was charged on December for taking pictures at Vandenberg Air Force Base. Okay, I mean, there's probably tons of people that do that and shouldn't be, right? Can the drones be stopped? Several lawmakers have suggested that the drones should be shot down and analyzed to determine their origin and intentions. Among them is President-elect Donald Trump, who took to his Truth social media platform to suggest that the drones couldn't be flying without the government's knowledge. Right. Trump is correct here. Let the public know. And now, he wrote, otherwise shoot them down. Yeah, I mean, I'm with Trump on this. If it is our technology, we should just come out and say it. I don't know why the government likes to hide things from us. I mean, I do know why, but they shouldn't hide things from us. U.S. Federal Aviation Administration also established temporary flight restrictions prohibiting drone flights over Bedminster and Picatinny. In a statement, FAA also warned that the drone operators who conduct unsafe or dangerous operations could face fines up to $75,000 and have their drone pilot certificates revoked, assuming they have one. Which I only learned this recently. I was watching Tim Pool and they were talking about it, but you need a license. You need a pilot's license to fly a drone, but you can still purchase them online and they sell them in stores and stuff. So that's kind of weird. I don't get that, but technically you are supposed to have a license to fly these things. So assuming you have one, it could be revoked since they don't want you flying them right now. In a letter to U.S. President Joe Biden, published on the 13th of December, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy urged the federal agencies to work together to solve the mystery, as well as push Congress to extend counter-drone capabilities to local law enforcement, which would probably be a good idea anyway, because more and more people are going to be using drones for crimes and other things. Some residents have suggested that they take action against the drones themselves, something authorities have strongly warned against as it is illegal. A good shotgun will fix that problem, man. A man commented on a video, and do not shoot in the sky. Do not do that, okay? The bullets come down and they will kill people. Do not ever shoot into the sky. Do you know how mortars work? Like a mortar, you shoot into the sky and it comes down onto your target. So what are you doing with your bullets? Your bullets are basically little mortars. You're just shooting off little mortars and you're not aiming them. They can land anywhere and people will get hurt. Do not shoot the goddamn drones. Don't do it. It's that simple. And if you do decide to shoot into the air, you're an idiot. So let's see. I have some videos here that I wanted to go over if my computer wants to load them. Well, I'm just going to get a white screen here for a second, but no. So all these people talking about the drones and stuff like that, because it's been all over social media and stuff like that, it's probably our government. That's always what I assume it is, because our government likes to lie to us and they like to test nice, fancy technology. Like, what was it? The Black Hawk or something like that? Or no, the B-2 bomber. Everyone thought the B-2 bomber was a UFO. Okay, well, I'm not going to get it to load. My computer's too slow. Oh, wait, it might load. Oh, wait, there we go. It's loading. It takes a minute. My computer is very slow. Like, share, and subscribe so I could build the channel and afford a new fancy computer. That would be a great idea. Would love that. But this is what we're working with for now. So let's see this video here. Here's what we know about the mysterious drone sightings reported in New Jersey. Via Storyful? What the hell is Storyful? It's not just New Jersey, it's the whole East Coast. Because they've seen them in New York and DC as well. I was trying to look at videos of the actual drones. Here's a... Yeah, see, stuff like this, like, I don't understand how people think it's UFOs. You think an advanced civilization that can travel across the stars, that you think that's what we're gonna see? You think that's what they're gonna look like? Everybody always assumes that when there's a new technology that you don't understand, aliens, automatically it's aliens. It's not aliens. Share this video with everyone that believes that it is aliens, because at first we weren't even saying it was aliens. People were saying it was foreign governments. Now they're saying it's aliens, and now they're saying they don't know what it is. My theory, it's our government. They lie. You should expect that. But I guess I'll end the video here. I probably rambled on enough. Please subscribe to the channel, share the video, like, comment. Please provide feedback. I'm trying to make these videos better. Tell me, you know, how the audio sounds, if the camera positioning is good. Do you like my setup? Just give me some feedback. I want to know how I can improve. I want to know how I'm doing so far. And check out some past videos of mine. I have a better camera now, so it should be a little bit better quality. But I want to improve, and I want to grow the channel, and I want to make it bigger. I really like making videos. I like talking. I like learning about things, and I like getting the truth out there. So please like, share, subscribe. Other than that, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace.